Hello, welcome to my channel, Lady D Psychic, and this will be my weekly video that I do where I look at the transits for the week. I also do a card reading and a channel. So for this week, we have the new full moon that's in Leo. So it's happening on the 2nd of February at 9:09 a.m. That is my time in Sydney. We don't have a lot of aspects that it's going on in the week. So we only have we've got this full moon happening on the 2nd, which I'll get to in a moment. And then we have on the 3rd, we have Mercury going to be sextile to Chiron. And then on the 5th, we've got Venus in sextile to Chiron. So with that, because it's in sextile, it is going to give us a sense of healing to do with communication or to do with finances or relationships. So Chiron's always our wound. So it's our emotional pain or it's our wound. And having Mercury is about our communication, the way we think. So there's something that's going to be bugging you that's getting some resolution out of. And with Venus ruling finances and relationships, you'll get some resolution if you've got anything going on with that. But then we have on the 5th, we're going to have Mercury is going to be in a square with Uranus. So it is going to be, the square will be forming before the 5th, but the 5th is when the exact square happens. So is that going to be the strongest point? So with that, with Mercury being the communication where we think, Uranus being unexpected, unusual, so it could be unexpected communication that's not as positive because it's a square. So the energies are working against each other in a square with this full moon in Leo. So Leo would be about the fifth house. So it is about relationships. It's about like the ego. It's about I feel like it's about expressing yourself as well. We do have the moon that's going to be opposing Pluto, Mercury, Venus, and Mars all in Aquarius. So it's going to be mixed with Aquarian energy. So it's going to be about being social, about relationships, about the ego. I also feel like integrity as well. But then it's got this coldness of Aquarian, this caring, being like standing out, being individual, not following the rules, not backing down. With Venus, it is going to be about relationships and it is going to be about finances. Mercury is about communication. With Mars there, Mars is close to Pluto, so that could be some temper, or you maybe feeling a bit angry. So it could be bringing up sort of anger, frustration, but also could be bringing up that strength as well. And then it's also we've got the Sun. It's going to be a lot. So I feel like this full moon is going to be very impactful. Like it's going to make an impact. It's going to be like one that you'll remember, and I feel like you'll just feel the energies. I feel like you might feel a little bit emotional. You might feel more passionate. I have a feeling it's going to be like a battle of wills, a battle of egos, because Aquarius and Leo's are fixed signs. It will be about creating what you want to create, believing what you need to believe in. I also feel like it's a sense of exploring new new possibilities where you're wanting to go, not just sitting back, but there's a push here. I feel like there's going to be a push with this Mars there. It's about relationships. I feel like it will be an aspect of caring for others. It will be about breaking down walls, and I feel like breaking down boundaries will also be a part of that. It'll be like needing to ask for help. So this will be where you might have to ask for help and swallow your pride. So there could be a sense of pride coming up with Leo. Um, but it's also about not being needy. This will also be this thing about independent and not being needy. But there's going to be a playfulness energy as well. Having that Leo energy there will also bring about a bit of playfulness too. And I also feel like a bit of storytelling. There will be, I feel like there's going to be a lot of mixed emotions with this full moon. And I just feel like it's going to be a battle of wills. So during this time, as I said, we'll have that square. Even we've got Venus is in square to Uranus as well. So even though it's going to bring up these different things, Pluto there wants to destroy but rebuild, destroy anything that's old that doesn't really serve you anymore, and it's about establishing reconnections. It even could be about relationships that maybe ended coming back into your life as well and starting again, or finding resolution about a relationship that didn't you didn't get we didn't get closure on. Could also be with Pluto there. But Pluto and Mars are close together, and that's creating a bit of a fiery energy around. But having those squares, Venus, Mercury to Neptune, to Uranus, sorry, is this creating some unexpected tension? I'm going to say that. So with the second, it is on Monday, so it will be happening on Monday morning with this energy that's coming in. So I do feel like it's going to be a time to have patience. We've already feeling those Saturn and Neptune coming close together. Soon Saturn's going to be making its way into Aries and getting ready for that conjunction on the 17th of February. Or was it 21st? No, I think it's the 17th when it happens, the conjunction. 21st, I think something else. But so they are getting ready. We're already feeling those energies as well. So I feel like the world's feeling a bit of imbalance or unstable because we've got where the planets are. We've got them all sort of bunched together in one part of the chart as well, or zodiac. So let's do some cards to see what we get, and then I'll do a channel as well. So I'm doing this video quickly because not long after I do this video, I have to then go to Newcastle for the Flamingos live event tonight. So let's just see. I'm going to do my Alice in Wonderland deck. So let's have a look here. Okay. It's really hard. Okay, I'll put the cards out first. Okay. I feel like it's going to be about patience and what you can tolerate. And I feel like that there's going to be someone who's going to be giving out the orders, who's going to be a bit bossy. This person has high integrity. Um, they have a lot going on. I feel like that there is going to be aspects of listening to peers. There is this social energy with this as well, but it's also this energy of like what's going on. Everything's upside down. Nothing seems as it is, or things that are just is a bit of a shift here. I feel like we're waking up, as I said, I've put in my many posts, and I've told you many times before, waking up from that delusion with that Neptune in Pisces. And I feel like people haven't really grasped that yet of how things are going to change because it's just happened, and the change doesn't happen straight away. It happens, but it will happen. I feel like as we get really into the energy and as Neptune moves away from Pisces. But there's a thing, as I said, social energy coming in, this energy of like craziness, what's actually real, what's fantasy, what certain realities are, and there is an aspect here of yes, relationships and love, and it could be something magical that happens with relationships for you this week. It could be a new start. Could be like a friendship also could emerge, but I just get that you need to have patience and not be so bossy, but which could be hard because it could be a bit of bossy energy with that layer energy being there. It also I feel like it's about being around like-minded people, but also it has a sense of integrity, but also a sense of being very graceful and just taking the upper road as well too. I feel like that there could be a sense of like a little bit of nervous energy as well, but I feel like you're going to try to just enjoy yourself at the same time. And you might find there's a blockage here. You might come across some sort of block, may happen too, and a little bit of like stubbornness could also, I think, is gonna come ahead. But I feel like the big thing that's gonna happen is more about relationships that's gonna happen, and it might seem like a fresh start, or someone's taking control, someone's being extra bossy, people wanting to be heard, I feel like those things could definitely be coming into the thing into play this week. So let's just do a channel for this full moon happening in Leo. See what I can get for you guys. So this full moon in Leo is going to make you raw. It is going to make you crave anger or rage with anger. For you're all wanting to have peace, you're all wanting to have things just nice, plain, and simple. But this is not what this full moon is going to be about. It's about, yes, your integrity, what you stand for. It's about not just complying with others for what they want of you. It's about you being yourself and you wanting to say what you need from other people. This can be hard and it's going to make you feel a little bit selfish and a little bit carefree and careless as well. But it's what you have to do for the next of your phase of your life and where you are heading. For people around you now may not be who you're meant to be with. And so this full moon is going to nudge you into relationships where you need to be, the next step in life, the next phase of things. It's about coming into phases. And for Reeds, it's going to be a push of the next phase. February is about a whole new beginning, a whole new phase for you all. And that is where you're all going. You all have integrity. You all have free will, although you think. You all have what's inside of you and what makes you your own uniqueness. And your uniqueness will show out. For you to good to be unique. For Leo wants you to be the same as everyone else, but be bold and be brave. While Aquarius asks you, do not care what people think of you. Do not care to be different. Embrace that being individuality. Embrace being different. So therefore, it's a mixture of hot, cold, being with people that are like-minded, but also being yourself. For these energies are going to be mixing together, which can be turbulent, which can create waves. But also, you need to just be patient and ask yourself, do I need to be here with these people? Do I need to be here at this life right now? For there'll be a new door opening up for all of you. There'll be people contacting you, asking you for something. There'll also be people giving you good news, news that you've been waiting for a while. All these things will be happening up, and you'll be swirling around with different energies around you, and you will all feel them. This full moon is definitely going to be strong. It's going to push you outside your barriers and your boundaries. We hope that you enjoy these energies and what is to come in February. For February is going to be a big shocking month for you all. With all these energies coming together, it's going to create a big bang and explosion of different energies and different things happening around the world. So, thank you for that. So now coming up, um, so tonight I'm at Flamingos Live, so we are fully booked with that. That show is fully booked. We've got 100 people coming, so it's a big event. And then tomorrow night I'm in Young. There are still tickets available for the Young event. If you want to come, if you're down that way. And then we have the workshop in Young the day after. And then next Saturday I'm in Parramatta. Um, and then the next Thursday I'm going to be going to New Zealand. So there's a lot going on. And then after in March I've got MBS coming up. So there's a lot that's happening and going on. So um, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But it's a quick video. So I hope thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments, and I'll see you for my next video. So bye for now.